Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Mo with Morning Cup of Moes. This is season 2. No better time to start this.
Find us on Netflix.
No better time to start this. We got good old fantasy football right around the season. This weekend is a huge fantasy football weekend.
Big week.
Big drafts coming up. So today is strictly and only going to be fantasy football.
And I'll give you a would you rather.
He loves his would you rather. We got
there.
it. So we always got our coffee in, but today we went with Old Faithful, the good old shaken espresso.
It was not good. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, I know, man. So we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about
what else we got going on.
Basically, what we're doing is we're going through each position. We're going to start quarterbacks and go running backs and go all the way down. Talk about the first couple ones, what we think of them. We also had a draft Friday?
Friday, I believe.
Friday we had one.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that and the results that we got.
Got football season, baby.
Oh, man.
Chill it.
It's here.
Let's go.
We'll wrap it up with the would you rather, and then we'll go from there.
No, we got to wrap it up with your Madden record.
Oh, we do.
We got to, well, come on.
We do.
Come on. We got to talk about that.
First, listen, this brown sugar shaken espresso, the way it was made today, it's literally just oat milk.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with Starbucks.
No coffee
lately.
in
There's
there.
very inconsistent.
It's hit or miss.
Like we usually go to the one on Telegraph in West Chicago.
That's a good one.
That one's on point
That
every
one
single time.
And the bushes and cans, good
Yes.
too. Those two are the best.
Especially there was, what's her name? I'm forgetting. Beth, I think is her name. When
no
she
idea.
makes it, the manager there. Oh my God, it's just that's it. It's good.
No, it's just
But
milk.
this is, and we got an extra shot of espresso, and it's still
There's
straight
no
milk.
extra shot of anything in there.
Either way,
The best thing was that owl I bought.
this guy freaking
The owl cake.
chowed that down. All right, so let's first talk about our draft.
Wait up.
What? El champion.
Everybody, that's my belt, not his. I am a champion.
El champion.
Just to clear that out of there.
Yeah.
Because people are probably looking at it like, oh, is that his? No, it's mine.
Okay, I got it. It's yours.
It's my
yours.
belt.
I'll give it to you.
All right, thank you.
You own about half of it, right?
Well, I won 2 championships, so that's one.
This one,
half and half is
in
one.
this one, you own half of this one.
I won this league.
How many years ago was
the
that?
second time I won.
How many years ago was that?
I've been in the league for 5 years. I
Over.
won it twice.
That one's over. This, you own half of.
am
So that
a
buckle that's falling
champion.
off, see, buy a new belt for your league. That other one that's falling off right there, that's what you own basically. The other half is your partner's.
That's fine.
That's it. All right, good. Let's talk about our draft.
Quick question, though.
Yeah.
How much of that do you own?
None. Zero.
All right, come on.
All right, so let's talk about our draft first and how it went, what the first round looked like, how you got shook.
Okay, wait up.
No, we got to talk about this.
So I had the second pick originally,
Yep.
and you told me that number 1 was going Justin Jefferson.
Hey, he's flight crew. He loves his flight
And
crew.
I was excited for that because at 2 I wanted CMC.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 came along and he took McCaffrey, and I was looking at him. Like, so 2.
No, wait. Even before that, he came into the draft advertising that he's taking McCaffrey.
But he had cold feet.
No, he had cold feet because I kept on trying to talk him out of it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
even if I had number 1, I'm taking Jetta. I'm
Really?
taking Jetta all day. If I had number 1, I just don't
I
trust
can't take a
CMC.
receiver that early.
Is he going to stay healthy or not? That's it. I put too many eggs in that basket
Man.
before and it burned me. I'm taking Jetta because he took me to the dance last year.
Yeah.
And I have faith in Jetta more than anything.
So he took McCaff.
Yes.
It was my turn. I traded my second pick for 9. And then I ended up trading my 9 for 4, thinking I'm going to get Austin
This is all draft
Eckler.
day. Yeah.
This is draft
During
day.
the draft.
So how it went McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, and I'm like, man, don't take Eckler. Don't do it.
He's drooling
Don't
over
do
Eckler
it.
at 4.
He took Eckler, and then 4 was me. I pulled a Nick Chubb. I know Nick Chubb doesn't go there, but
Awful.
I think Nick Chubb will be a top 3 running back.
But here's my thing. I think if you would have went Jamar Chase there, Chubb was falling back to you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In the rank, listen, in this draft is different because people are just haywire everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the rankings, you got Nick Chubb is at like 15, 16. That's overall. That's where he's at.
I'm actually
he
happy with
should've-
what I got.
he
I'm
should've-
happy Devontae Adams was there.
Yeah. And then,
Because
so
if
that
Adams wasn't there, I would have gotten in trouble.
So you got lucky with me there, because at my pick in the second round, I was looking at either A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, or Pollard.
You know why I got lucky? I got lucky because 9th pick went Amon-Ra St. Brown there,
Oh, he's just an idiot, though.
which Amon-Ra St. Brown should be beginning of the 3rd, end of the 2nd.
No, end of the second.
End of the
Mid
second,
second,
around
end of the
there.
second is where he should be.
But I think Devontae Adams should have went A.J. Brown, Diggs, St. Brown. Around
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have fell that way.
yeah.
But the biggest steal of this draft is probably the Josh Jacobs.
Well, when did he get Jacobs?
Jacobs
He got him late, man.
Oh, he got him end of the second.
End of the second?
Yeah. So that's I'm not too upset about that.
Who got him?
Pick
Dawood got
two.
him, right?
Pick 2.
End of the second.
Pick
Okay.
2.
Okay. So not horribly wrong. Okay, I thought it went later than that for some reason.
And we'll put this board up so you guys can see it.
So the way that this went, it went McCaffrey, Jefferson, Eckler. He took Chubb on a reach at that point. Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp.
Not a reach.
I went Kelce, which I had a very hard time there because I wanted to take Tyreek.
Really?
But in my other leagues, every league I have 7 or 8. Every single league I have 7 or 8. And every other league, everyone's talking about how they're taking Kelce at 2 or 3. So I'm like, okay, Kelsey's probably never going to fall to me in any other league, and I want a different team in all 6 leagues that I'm in. So I was like, let me take Travis Kelce now and just see how it works. So I went from I was going to go 0 running back, heavy wide receiver. I wanted to go to Hill, back around to Brown, back around to Olave, and then probably take my first running back, let it be Najee or whoever in the 4th. Okay. But when Kelce fell to me, because I didn't think Kelce was going to be there, I took him, and I'm like, let's see how it goes. I'll get a stud in every position. So the first round was McCaffrey, Jefferson, Eckler, Chubb, Chase, Kupp, Kelce, Saquon, which I think, I would take him there, but it was a hit or miss. Tyreek, Derrick Henry, which in all the mocks, I see him going late second, not that early.
Really?
Yeah, because PPR he dies in.
Like in my league this weekend, I'm pick 9, and I would go with Chubb Henry combo. I'm fine with that.
You love that running back though.
I love running backs.
Yeah, you love that running back.
I
was always like that. It wasn't until this year where I said I'm switching gears. And the reason why I said I'm switching gears is because almost every backfield except for Henry, Chubb, and CMC is a committee. Every other backfield is a committee.
Yeah.
So it's and there's no and especially Chubb or
Barkley too. He's alone.
Yeah, but especially Barkley's a different.
Barkley's injury prone though.
Injury prone, but he also gets those receptions. Chubb and Henry, every time they need a reception, Kareem Hunt came in. How's that going to work this year?
Not anymore.
And how is he going to be with Deshaun Watson? Because last year when Deshaun was in, Chubb sucked.
To be fair though, they inserted Deshaun late, man.
Very late.
Very late. So there's no chemistry.
But he was suspended.
But now they have a whole
he was out getting massages.
Practice. Hey, Chubb, massage. Chubb, though, I think Chubb will be a top 3 running back, so I'm not upset where that went. Eckler has contract issues as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm pretty sure it'll pan out.
I think it'll pan out, but it was still good. So I
like Nick Chubb.
So in my team, I ended up going Kelce, came back around to A.J. Brown. My first running back was Najee, which I know you're not high on, but Najee for me.
I like Najee as the RB2. I don't like him as my 1.
Okay, and then I went Deebo Samuel. Came back around to Alexander Madison.
If Madison is Madison of last year when Delvin was down,
he's
your 1.
Then I went Lamar, Chris Godwin, and then I just tried to go running back heavy after that. DeAndre Swift, A.J. Dillon, threw in Jahan Watson, got Najee's backup in Jalen Warren. It'll be more of a 1-2 punch there. I don't think it'll be his backup. I went the Massage Beast with Deshaun Watson as my backup quarterback. And then I just went a bunch of different, Roshan Johnson, Cowboys, Daniel Carlson, Ashani. Ashani, if he actually stays healthy, he's got a lingering shoulder injury.
Who is he?
Rookie running back, Miami Dolphins. He was a beast preseason, doing great in OTAs. He has a nagging shoulder injury. So if he gets healthy, he could be good because, Raheem Mostert is always hurt.
He's always hurt,
So Ashani could get some play time. That could just be that's my last pick. That's my Mr. Irrelevant.
You keep that in there.
How'd you end up there? What was your final team?
I went first Chubb, second Devontae Adams, third round I went Travis Etienne, fourth Ramondre Stevenson. I love that pick.
Beast.
Following round I went DJ Moore. I will draft DJ Moore in every single league this year because I feel like he's the guy. I just feel like Panthers, he never had the opportunity.
Never did. You got Justin Fields now.
Mike Williams after that. And I went with the combo. I have Justin Fields in here. I got your boy Pickens, Evan Ingram, Kadarius Toney's big sleeper. I like Toney this year.
Kadarius Toney,
Hollywood Brown,
Pickens
is good too.
Man,
Hollywood Brown. He was late in this 11th round.
He's always got some nagging injury, something
Last
going
year,
on.
He was like through the first 6 games, he was like a top 5 receiver.
Yeah, and then Kyler's always got his stuff going on. There's always something going on with Arizona right now, and they're probably, truthfully, they might tank.
For sure, yeah. 12th round, I went Jamison Williams. Suspended 6 games, I believe.
Yeah.
13, I went Alligator. 14, Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah, you went nuts over that Gainwell pick. Like, you were like a genius for that freaking pick.
You know he's out-snapping all the running backs in the Eagles.
Because they want to make sure they're keeping him on the roster.
No.
Swift is going to take it. Okay, Gainwell's good.
Gainwell's like killing it, and Gainwell plays receiver a lot of times.
Yeah, but so does Swift. If Swift could stay healthy, he's gonna be the guy.
That's a huge if, though.
100%.
Why is Kenneth Gainwell out snapping everyone? It's like 33 snaps till the next highest is like 11
in preseason.
First team practices.
Preseason.
First team, though.
This
is when you practice. First team.
I get it. But at the same time, I think that more or less they're trying to see how he flows in there.
I think he's flowing.
And he could be flowing. He could be.
I think he's flowing.
But you acted like you got a first-round pick in the 15th round.
You about to see, my boy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so.
And then Tyler Bass. And then a lot of people are big on Marvin Mims.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the hype on him.
They're saying that they were going to trade one of their receivers to trade up for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know.
The only question I had in my own draft personally was when I went Deebo Samuel instead of Ramondre Stevenson, especially when I waited to the 3rd round to get a running back, which is very awkward for me because I'm always running back first.
I would have probably went Ramondre there.
Yeah. Well, you what's it called? You finessed me.
I did?
Yeah. You were sitting right next to me, and I asked you, hey, between these two.
You picked first.
I was like, hey,
I said, I don't know. I didn't tell you what to pick.
I said, between these two. Ramondre, he's in the Patriots' backfield. I don't know about that.
I told him Ezekiel Elliott's there now.
Zeke is there now. Don't take him.
And then I sniped him.
This guy sniped him. Like, I thought we were boys, and then done. Like, I see where we stand.
Listen.
I see where we stand. That's
all I know. In order to be a champion in this league, right there, I got the proof. You can't have boys.
You got one partner. That's your boy right there, buddy.
2 championships. 2 chips.
So let's go into what we think rankings are, right? And where do you think a lot of these players are going to end up? You want to just start off at quarterback?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
I don't. Is this PPR?
What?
The list that we have. I mean, for quarterback, it doesn't matter regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So quarterbacks, I don't like drafting quarterbacks.
Neither do I
at all. I feel like it ruins my draft.
I'm with you. But last year, every draft, I took Dak Prescott on the 15th round. It burned me. Yeah. If it wasn't for me getting Justin Fields off waiver wires in a lot of leagues, I was screwed.
Yeah.
So always, it's sort of a headache, sort of always trying to find a quarterback to get you 20 points because I kept on losing up against the Mahomes and the Josh Allen and the Burrows because they were all putting up 25, 35 points a game.
Yeah, you can't.
And my guy was putting up 15. Like, you got to be able to at least compete to cancel out there.
No, for sure.
That's why I went stud in every position this year, or in that draft. My next draft is going to be different. Go ahead.
So, 1, they got Mahomes, obviously. 2, Josh Allen. I feel like those are interchangeable. I think they're
so on my list, I put Jalen Hurts too.
You put Jalen Hurts at 2?
Yeah, I put Jalen Hurts. Well, they're rushing.
I don't know, man. Hurts after getting paid. I don't think the Eagles are going to be what everyone thinks they are. I don't think they win.
They got a lot of returning players.
Yeah, but still,
who's going to take the division?
Different. Cowboys can sneak out.
The Cowboys can never. The Cowboys were just eliminated from the playoffs yesterday. Relax.
Cowboys, man.
Cowboys suck.
I think the Cowboys can win it this year.
No, get the hell out of here.
I really think
they don't have it in their DNA for the Cowboys to win it since 1990, whatever year it was. 95.
I think they can win it this year. I'll tell you why.
Tony Pollard.
Not even that. I just think the team is well-rounded. CeeDee Lamb is maturing as an awesome receiver. It comes on the shoulders of Dak. If Dak can produce and if Dak can have the mentality of actually wanting to win, they go all the way.
I don't feel like they've had a winning quarterback. I'm not talking about regular season beast like Tony Romo was. I'm talking about an actual winning mentality quarterback since Troy Aikman.
You think so?
Yeah, they have not had it since Troy Aikman.
It's because the Cowboys have the defense. They have it.
Yeah.
Didn't they just sign Stephon Gilmore?
I believe so. I could be
He's
wrong
on there,
yeah. Yeah, I've been taking Cowboys defense in every draft I have.
I'm telling you, the Cowboys are very dangerous.
And in a lot of these like ESPN and Yahoo and all, they have Cowboys defense ranked like 13. I have no idea why. Like all the like insider stuff, they have the Cowboys defense at number 2 behind the Niners.
Really?
Every single one.
Because the Niners are stacked.
Niners are stacked.
That's a very good defense.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Cowboys can go all the way. They upgraded their receiving core.
Yeah.
They got Brandon Cooks now.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
They messed up 2 years ago getting rid of Amari.
Oh, for sure.
That was
for
awful.
sure.
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they wanted to pay him number 1 money the minute they brought CD in. So they sent him on his way and sent him out to Cleveland, who he had a huge year last year, which he always falls under the radar. And I'm like, that's a huge sleeper
He's
pick in the 6th, 7th
His
round.
route running's phenomenal.
Unreal. And he's got good hands. He's got good hands. And
Not the best.
Not the greatest, but he's got good hands.
Best. Like, his hands have been better in recent years.
Yeah.
But when he was on the Raiders, he had brick hands.
Yeah.
Like, terrible.
Yeah. So I got Mahomes, obviously 1. I got Hurts at 2. Who do you got at 3?
My list, I have Hurts at 3.
You have Hurts at 3. You have Allen at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Allen at 3.
Yeah.
And then I have like a 4A, 4B is Burrow then Lamar.
Same.
Yeah.
My ESPN thing is 4 Lamar, 5 Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And then 6. Who do you got there?
So my list has Lamar at 4.
Me too.
But I put Burrow ahead of him.
You're just changing it?
I put Burrow ahead of him. From what he does.
Burrow's healthy enough to start the season?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Right, I think he's there. 6. Once again, I got a 6A, 6B. They have it listed at Justin Herbert, then Fields. I would flip that, and I would go Fields then Herbert.
Number 1 quarterback this year. Who you got?
I mean, outside of Mahomes.
Don't look at the list. Nothing. If you can predict the number 1 fantasy quarterback this year, who are you taking?
Joe Burrow.
Really?
Yeah.
I got something different. I got an unpopular opinion.
You got Justin Fields.
No, I don't.
No?
Mm-mm.
Who do you got?
Come on, think about it.
I
got Herbert.
He always got that potential.
Hey, last year he wasn't the best, was he?
No. I took him in a lot of leagues last year
Really?
because he had that potential. I'm just sort of, you know, is Keenan going to be healthy? Is Mike Will going to stay healthy? He's great, but his surroundings have just been dying. Like his every
Mike
one of his.
Mike Will is not healthy, like you said. Keenan Allen missed the majority of the season.
Missed the majority of the season. So it's like, and then they never replaced. Who do they got? Hunter Henry, I think, is their tight end.
No, he's a Patriot.
He's a Patriot now.
Or is he a Patriot? I don't even know. Oh, Everett's their tight end, right?
Everett, maybe Gerald Everett.
No, he might have left. I think Everett is. Chargers tight end.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look up who.
Yeah, they got Everett.
Is it Everett?
Yeah, their receiving core is Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Joshua Palmer, tight end Gerald Everett.
Yeah. So he's always a sleeper, right? But it's just like you just don't know. So to finish off the bottom 10, I'm sorry. Justin Fields at 7, Trevor Lawrence at 8, Deshaun Watson at 9, and then they got Dak at 10, which
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of different ones there. Who's the Super Bowl champion?
Dak. He's one of those.
Stop.
I think he is.
Let's get into running backs here. So obviously, I think the number 1 consensus running backs CMC.
Yeah.
Right. If Eckler's no contract issues, nothing, I got him at 2.
Yeah, all day. I could see that.
Every list has Bijan at 3.
I don't like Bijan.
Well,
that offense scares me. Ritter at quarterback? Who the heck's Ritter?
Tyler Algier had 1,000 yards last year with no quarterback, no nothing. 1,000 yards. And he's not that good. Bijan Robinson's a beast. Okay? Their offensive line is unreal.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
If
I really don't.
Pitts can open up where he's in the slot or
Pitt's
running back
trash can.
or be he was last year.
He's trash.
Who do you have throwing to him? Marcus Mariota, who quit in the middle of a game?
Who does he have now?
Ritter is
even worse.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Garbage.
But it's a guy that wants to be there.
It's a hot garbage take.
It's a guy that guy wants to be there. So he could be there. So I think Bijan. I wouldn't put him at 3. I wouldn't. I would put Saquon ahead of him all day.
Yeah.
I'd probably put Pollard ahead of him, and then I would probably have him in there at 5. I put Chubb right behind him or right in front of him, just because of the PPR machine that Bijan brings to the table. As a pure running back, not speaking fantasy, Chubb's on top of my list. Chubb's
number 1.
Oh, he's a beast.
Yeah,
him and Derrick Henry are just unreal.
Those two are beasts.
Yeah, they're just. Have you seen the freaking deadlifting and
videos?
squats and all? Yeah, no, they're monsters.
Bars bending, metal shouldn't even bend.
Oh my God, yeah, no monsters. So I think this list that I have is CMC, Eckler, Bijan, Saquon, Chubb, Tony Pollard, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor's on there. Sorry,
no one knows what's gonna happen.
I would put Mixon in at 9. Then Najee rounds it off at 10.
Yeah, mine is I got Eckler, McCaffrey, Barkley, Bijan. I don't even like that, honestly. I like Eckler, McCaffrey, Barkley. Let me put Chubb and Henry. That's my top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah.
In a PPR, or just talking running backs?
PPR.
No. No, you can't. Yeah. You can't. You're just being biased because you took Chubb in the fourth pick.
Chubb top 5 for sure this year, easily. Top
in
3.
A PPR, full-point PPR league. It was a half-point PPR league. I'll be with you. Full-point PPR league, you're
top
nuts.
5.
No.
You know how many balls he's going to catch this year? Probably double whatever he caught last year.
No, I mean, I don't believe so.
Who's going to catch the ball out of that backfield?
What do you mean out of the backfield? Who's their receivers? They got one of the best receiving cores in the freaking NFL.
Amari Cooper. Who are you talking about?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. But they got Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about Mixon because I was thinking Mixon up there.
No.
Okay.
I'm talking Barkley.
They got Amari Cooper.
Barkley, Chubb,
and then who do they got? Donovan People-Jones?
I don't know.
I believe.
Got a bunch of scrubs out there.
Yeah, they do.
Doesn't matter. But which running back is going to catch balls out of the backfield? Like, Hunt caught like 40 balls last year?
Was it 40?
Let's find out.
I'm just looking up his stats. And so last year, I believe Chubb had 27 receptions is what it's saying right now. So
40 balls. So he caught 35. Kareem Hunt caught 35.
Okay.
So those.
So you really think those 35 are going to go straight to Chubb?
At least half, yeah.
No.
All day.
No. I'd put if he had in the last 4 or 5 years, last year he had 27, 20, then 16, then 36, then 20. His ceiling is going to be 35.
He'll be 45 plus this year.
35.
45 plus.
That's probably where he will be.
He's going to catch 40 balls.
So
easily.
I don't think he's going to be what you're thinking he is, but he's good. Don't get me wrong. As a pure running back.
I'm talking fantasy right now.
Yeah. Fantasy-wise,
top 3 easily this year.
No, not top 3. Top 5. I'll give you top 5, top 7. Not top 3. No. So.
You know who's getting drafted too high?
Who?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Think so?
I think he's going too high.
What round's he going in? You can't count this draft on Friday.
I'm counting that draft because it's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah, but this draft on Friday, man, like
he went. Where did he go? Jahmyr Gibbs. Beginning of the 3rd. That's too early.
Way too early.
Yeah.
Every mock I was in and a couple drafts I seen.
He goes later.
He's going late 4th, mid 5th, sometimes even 6th.
Yeah.
I don't see him ever going that early. But what's weird is that even David Montgomery, who I think is going to be a good sleeper this year, because he's going later than that.
Oh, you want to know what tripped me out during that draft? The Jets.
What about him?
Breece Hall before Delvin?
Well, yeah.
By a long shot, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he reached on him that early.
Oh, he reached on him. Wasn't that the same kid that reached on Amon-Ra and reached on?
Yeah. That kid's a doofus.
Yeah. No, it's the same. That's your baby. And I know you always give a lot of Najee hate.
I don't hate. I just don't think he is what you think he is.
I think he is what he was 2 years ago.
Breece Hall, 3rd round.
3rd round. I think he's going to be what he was 2 years ago, not last year. Okay.
You know who Najee reminds me of? Exactly.
Don't say it.
Who am I going to say?
What the hell's his name from Eddie Lacy?
No.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Does this celebration remind you of anything?
No.
Alfred Morris.
Really?
It reminds me of Alfred Morris.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Najee will have 100 yards and he'll have 10 points.
Well, yeah.
He's not the catching guy. That's exactly what Alfred Morris was. He didn't provide fantasy
and that's
value.
my thing. I think with Najee, at the end of the day, once again, he had a 1,000-yard rushing season last year behind a horrible offensive line.
Barely though, right?
It was just over.
Yeah,
it was just over. But still, 1,000 yards is it's not easy to come about. So he had 1,000.
In today's league, it is.
No, you're
just
wrong.
said Tyler Algier was a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, but there's not many teams that is a run first. A lot of teams, it's a pass-happy league. I just said he just got over it. It's a pass-happy league.
You're killing me.
So now you've got a rebuilt offensive line. You got a quarterback in his 2nd year that now people got to respect because he was dropping dimes during the preseason. Let's see how he ends up doing. He dropped a beautiful dime to Deontay Johnson along the sideline.
I'm surprised he didn't drop it.
Dropped it right in. I know, right? And then he's got a beautiful that light just flicker. Parth, would you pay your bills? I mean, come on, man.
Pay your damn bills, buddy.
And then Pickens has just been a beast. That pick at the Pickens is going to be unreal.
So last year there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15,000-yard rushers.
15,000-yard rushers?
Yeah, it's half the league.
all-purpose yards or rushers?
Rushing. Just rushing. I'll name you them.
Name him.
Derrick Henry, 1538.
Yeah.
Delvin Cook, 1173. Jamal Williams, 1066. Aaron Jones.
Hold on. Wait.
McCaffrey.
Jamal Williams behind.
He ran for 1066.
Last year?
Last year. 2022, right?
I don't know what the hell you're looking up.
2022.
I don't know.
2022. Tony Pollard. I have it right here. You don't got to go anywhere, my baby.
I don't know. You're a hype beast, so I got to confirm
literally-
that you're right.
It's literally right here.
How much did you say? How much did you say Jamal Williams had?
Rushing yards?
Yeah, it just says
1066.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Derrick Henry, Delvin Cook, Jamal Williams, Aaron Jones, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders, Tony Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker, Tyler Algier. So don't tell me rushing for 1,000 is impressive.
It's still impressive.
It's not. It's not.
I still think it is.
It's not what it is.
Behind the offense that he had is what I'm saying. Behind the offense that listen, I'm not saying that he's going to be in the conversation with your Tony Pollard or your Chubb or your Henry or I'm not biased along those lines. But he's not a trash can the way that you say that he is.
I just said he's a trash can when it comes to fantasy. Is he a good, decent running back? Sure. Is he exciting to watch? No.
No, he's not exciting to watch. Not at all.
He's a whatever.
I'm not disagreeing with you there. He's not exciting to watch at all. But if he could start getting goal line carries and actually get a couple tutties,
he gets his goal line carries.
It's a big difference. They love the pass, dude. They love those quick slants, those jet sweeps. Bro, Canada's jet sweeps are gonna be the enemy. If I see another jet sweep coming out of there, like this high school football crap, it'll drive me nuts.
You said last year that you want Canada gone.
Oh, and he's back.
He's still here.
And he's still here. He's still here. What's your sleeper at running back?
My sleeper?
Yeah.
My sleeper at running back. I don't think I have a sleeper at running back.
No?
I have a sleeper at receiver.
Who's your sleeper at running back? Like who's like your late round? Like that's who I'm going after.
Let me look at my draft.
This guy's afraid to say it right now. Don't worry about it, bro.
I have you in like 3 leagues.
Just like you sniped me from Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh yeah.
Kenneth Gainwell's my guy.
Yeah, no.
If you take him,
I don't want him. There's a lot of late round guys. There's a lot of round.
You tell me right now you don't want him, but you're gonna snipe.
No, I'm not.
You promise?
No, I'm really not.
You promise?
It's like taking freaking Scott out of Boston Scott. I'm not taking him.
Okay.
No one wants him. You could have him.
Okay.
Trust
me. Thank you.
Who's
yours?
I got a couple of them. Truthfully.
You got that one guy you drafted last.
Ashani.
Sure, if that's
Ashani's one of them. Khalil Herbert, I think, is another one. But his.
Oh yes, he is good.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert is another one. People are sleeping on Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
Elvin's out for 4 games. He's the guy.
Yeah.
Get your. So if you're someone that got, Kamara, you better be handcuffing him with Jamal Williams. So I think there is truthfully a must-have there. There was one more. Oh, Rashawn Johnson. Rashawn Johnson is a rookie running back sitting behind Khalil Herbert, who I think Khalil Herbert could be a potential Darren Sproles-esque type of player where he's a good third down back. You
think so?
He's a heavy hitter, though. So he's a lot stronger. He's not as shifty. But Rashawn Johnson is a rookie that could come in and really shake things up. So that's a nice late round little pick there. A lot of people are high on Jerome Ford. He's the rookie behind Chubb. So, you should write that down and probably put him on your waiver wire.
I don't want him. I'm good.
Yeah,
pass up on him.
You might want to do that. But Khalil Herbert is probably my late round. James Cook, I think, will have a bounce back year. I think he's going to be the guy there.
He'll be good.
Damian Harris is horrible.
He'll be good.
And Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams, he's good at Madden. Javonte Williams, too, if he stays healthy. So those are like my late round. Like if I'm going to go a 0 RB method, that's who I'm going to and hoping one of them pan out.
For sure.
Because I want my running backs to have at least, if I get 10 to 15 out of my late round running backs, I'm happy.
That's all you want.
Yeah. Let's get into wide receivers. What's your rankings?
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I don't like Cooper Kupp this year.
I don't either.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Cooper Kupp will finish a top 5 receiver this year. Why do I feel that way?
Because he didn't play last year.
I think Stafford's
down?
I think I'm done with Stafford.
Did you see Stafford tweet the other day of I can't even communicate with these kids? I feel like a father. They're calling me yes sir, no sir, and all they do is they're just sitting there on their devices that are on their phones. Like he was talking like they were his kids. They're always on their phones. You know, you go to the locker room and their heads are just always down, buried in their phones. Like I can't even get to know these guys. Like he was pretty upset.
Speaking of Stafford, I seen a TikTok clip. It was talking about Calvin Johnson. And how against the Seahawks, you remember when Calvin fumbled off a pass, he was about to score. I think Cam Chancellor knocked it out.
Yeah.
And then there was a linebacker that batted the ball out the end zone.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I think so.
So Kelvin would tell his team, you tell Stafford specifically, he said, if I'm cutting to the right, pass to me. If I'm coming off the left, don't hit me.
Really?
Don't hit me there. Because my left ankle was so bad to the point where he couldn't plan off it anymore.
Really?
He was still playing. He was playing through as a decoy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Calvin was a beast, dude.
So I believe that was a Monday night game.
Okay.
After the Monday night game, he looked at the security guard. He said, what did he say? He said, take my cleats and give it to my mom.
Really?
Yep. He retired that season. He retired that
That's
season.
when he was done?
And Stafford heard him, and he's like, damn, was that Calvin's last Monday night ever?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So
I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
He was something to watch.
It's unfortunate that
It's Detroit.
he retired early.
It's Detroit.
It's tough.
They're career eaters. Sorry.
It's all right.
Love them.
Super Bowl
Root
this year,
for
baby.
them. Very
Let's
well
go.
could be.
Go Lions.
Wide
baby.
receiver.
Go Canton Lions.
Do you have Can't Lions, baby? We're 1-0 right
1-0,
now,
baby.
baby. Let's go.
1-0.
We got it.
1-0.
Man. Justin Jefferson. I'm with you. I don't take Cooper Kupp at 2. I would put Jamar ahead of him. Then I would even put Tyreek.
Yeah.
And then I would put Cooper Kupp.
I'd put Adams over Cup.
I put Diggs above Adams though.
I'd put Diggs above Adams too.
Yeah, I would put Diggs above Adams. So
CD, man. People sleep on CD.
I don't know why.
He's
been doing it.
He's awesome.
Well, Devontae is all the way down to in a lot of the rankings is number 9 out of 10.
Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think about Devontae Smith.
No, Devontae Adams.
He's being drafted early too. I don't like Devontae Smith.
Well, I think a lot of people they like the duels. They like the quarterback wide receiver connection. So they'll I think it was your brother. Your brother did it in that draft.
Diggs and
Or it was C. It was Sharara. He actually took
the host.
He came back around. Yeah,
the greatest host ever.
Yeah,
but never wins nothing.
He came back and took Hurts and Devontae back to back because he was the number 1 or number 10 pick or something like that. Yeah.
He did.
So he just people like that connection there. So top 10 right now, the way I have it, I have Justin Jefferson, Jamar, Tyreek, Diggs, CeeDee, Kupp, Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Devonta, and then they have Chris Olave at 10. I like Garrett Wilson a little bit more. I would rather have Aaron Rodgers throw on my number 1 receiver.
Who's your biggest sleeper here?
My biggest sleeper of those top 10 or
Everybody.
overall?
Overall, so I could draft him.
Overall, I mean, honestly, Christian Kirk is not being respected just because Ridley's there. Ridley's another one that is nowhere. He's always forgotten about because he wasn't there last year.
Yeah.
So those 2 in Jacksonville are probably my late round. Jordan Addison in Minnesota is another one, opposite side Jeddah.
Yeah.
That's another one that's really good. And then JSN and Jigba, if he's healthy, he's taken Lockett's spot. Lockett's basically a has-been. He's done. So there's a lot of receiver
DJ
sleepers.
Moore.
Yeah, I like DJ Moore.
Draft him.
So when he was, I drafted him so many times when he was with Carolina. I'm just sort of fed up with him. I'm done. It was sort of remember Dwayne Bowe?
Chiefs.
Yeah, remember Dwayne Bowe? I
Bowe.
watched him in LSU and everything, and I was so high on him in the NFL.
Trash.
Every year I would draft him, and it was hot garbage. So I just sort of gave up on that.
That's pretty much
who
it
are your
for the
sleepers
rankings,
receiver?
right?
You said you got some receiver sleepers.
I got DJ Moore, man.
That's
all I want.
No other ones?
DJ
You're just
Moore.
not giving up anything, are
That's
you?
all I'm giving. After our drafts, I'll talk a little more.
Oh my God!
After our
you
drafts,
probably haven't even
I'll
looked at
speak.
anything to see it.
Debo. I like Debo a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I do like Debo a lot. I think last year was just a bad year for him.
I think so too.
But I think huge bounce back coming.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are being slept on as well, very
So
heavily. So I don't know.
Listen, I reluctantly took Godwin in that draft the other day. I didn't want anything to do with him. Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball, I don't want it. Okay,
Yeah.
plain and simple.
I don't want it either, but I think
he was the best available at that point.
Somebody got to catch it, right?
Somebody's got to catch it. He was the best available at that point, and for the upside that I had, I took him. He'll be in my starting lineup.
I do like Marvin Mims, too, for the Broncos.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good.
Yeah, but, I mean, if Judy and Cortland Sutton stay healthy, big if.
Judy's already hurt. He got carted off a couple days ago.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Did he really?
Yeah, in practice.
Preseason or practice?
I don't even know, but I know he got carted off.
I didn't know that. All right, let's get into tight ends.
Who cares, man?
No, man. Listen, tight ends.
Kelce.
You draft Kelce. After Kelce, who do you go?
Mark Andrews, and then don't even look at the tight end list anymore.
If you don't get either one of those two?
No, honestly.
You're not big on Hawk?
Go with Kittle. Go with Hawk. Yeah, sure.
Hawk.
But after that, it's all the same stuff.
Yeah. If I don't get any one of those top four,
I'm not even worried about a tight end anymore.
I'm not taking I take Patrick Freiermuth or
I drafted
dude, I'll go David Njoku.
Evan Ingram.
Yeah. After those top
if you're not
four,
getting those top four,
yeah.
specifically those top
two.
two.
Yeah. So and that was one thing when I took Kelce, first time I've ever taken a tight end and non-running back in the first round. Mm-hmm. I took Kelce and I was like, it was pretty cool when people were scrummaging of, oh crap, what tight end is available? And I already got mine. I don't got to worry about it. I don't even think I took a backup.
Really?
I don't even think I took a backup. Like whatever, I'll swing it and go.
I mean,
from there.
even if Kelce does go down, no one's replacing him, man.
No.
So there's no point.
No. So that is our basic top 10 and some of our sleepers in that area.
Tyler Bass, kicker. Draft him.
Yeah, I mean it's a kicker.
Bass.
We got our auction draft coming up here soon. Did you have any keepers?
Tony Pollard. I
How much?
drafted him last year. Or I bought him last year for $6. I think I have him for 11 this year.
His value is 38. That's what his value is.
I got
38.
I got the Black Friday deal on that one, boss.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Friday.
It was my first year in that league. I had no keepers. I was dizzy. The first 6, 7, 8 auction
I was
off.
dizzy at our last draft.
I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Really?
I drafted.
I seen an opportunity to get you in that league. I'm like, bro, you gotta try auction.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's
but
cool.
I seriously had no idea what was going on. Like, it came down to it. I had no freaking receivers. I went with Diggs and Gabe Davis, and I ran because no one trades in that freaking league.
It worked.
For a little bit. For a little bit.
It worked.
No one trades in that league.
Yeah.
So I tried when Gabe Davis was high. I tried to trade him away. I even tried to trade away Diggs.
Last year I got messed up. My partner.
You always got a partner in leagues.
I know.
Can you never do it on your own?
I love relationships. I love relationships.
You're not that good.
You know?
That's the problem.
If I have a whole pizza, I'd rather split it.
Hell no.
Instead of me eating it all, it's not nice.
I don't believe that.
So he was high on Trey Lance.
Really?
Oh my God, he screwed us. So if you're watching this, you're done with the quarterback picks.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you actually you sniped me again. I just got to learn that you're just a sniper if I'm not your partner.
I dropped him, though.
You sniped me with Pickens, and then you ended up dropping him. So that ended up being.
I'm just a snake.
You are a snake.
I'm a snake.
You're 100% snake. You cannot be trusted. So Pickens is my keeper. I think I got him at basically what his worth is.
Yeah.
Is 11.
He'll probably go a little more in that.
But in that league, he's a little inflated. I think that league inflates everything. So you just sort of got to stick around and wait to see what you get on a
this year.
discount.
It's going to be different. Very different.
Well, there's no hype around it. So I think a lot of people are going to end up going because you got a couple guys in there that were just like they were like auctioneers. Yeah, freaking Uncle Sam, bro. He was just like
Uncle Sam was talking to you. He was hyping you up on something, even though he didn't want it. I forgot. He told you something.
Yeah, but I called him out on it.
Yeah, you did. He's like, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, I looked at him cross-eyed. He knew he didn't get me.
Uncle Sam's shaky too.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam.
But yeah, no, with him, that's 11. I'm taking him at the 11. It is what it is. Who's your biggest guy? Give me your top 3 or top 2. Like, who are you? Are you going? Obviously, you go running back.
Yeah.
Who are you like? Okay, I'm gonna sort of break the bank for that. This doesn't go live till after the draft, anyways.
None.
So you're so full of it.
None.
You're so full of it. It ain't going live till after the draft. I'm not gonna go. I'm not a snake like you. I'll stay off.
Who would I break the bank on?
Yeah.
I want Chubb and Henry, man.
You want to connect there?
Chubb and Henry.
Yeah.
So I want 3 running back.
Who won that auction draft last year?
Moselle.
Do you remember his team? No.
It was trash.
Was it really?
No,
yeah.
I think he had a good team.
How did Little C end up doing?
That guy's trash, bro.
Come on. How did he end up doing that?
I don't even remember.
Because he had like he went.
Oh, he had Cup
wide
and
receiver
Jefferson.
heavy. He went Jetta. He broke the bank on that.
I don't remember what he had, but I know he had a good team.
He had a good team. I just don't remember how he ended up.
I know he had a good team.
Because after I got eliminated, I was done paying attention.
I'm excited for that. Your first year in my league, Sunday Fun Day.
Is it Sunday? Yeah.
No, the name is Sunday Fun Day.
No. Okay.
Sunday Fun Day 11. Welcome.
Let's do it. Let's see who we got. I'm pick number 2 there, right?
You're 2. I'm 9. What are you going at 2? Jefferson?
I mean, whoever's there.
Yeah.
CMC or Jetta. It's just my decision doesn't have to be made.
For
it's
sure.
Whoever's first makes a decision for me.
Understandable.
And then I'll come back around and see what's there, and then just figure out if I'm going to go 0 running back, if I'm going to go tight. It just matters what's there, and then I'll start shifting, calling the audibles there at that point.
For sure. Are we done with fantasy? Because I have a would you rather.
Yeah, go ahead. We're done with
fantasy. And then we'll talk about Madden Record a little bit.
Yeah, we got to talk about a little bit of Canton Lions, and then we're done.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Would you rather
have
a tattoo on your forehead or be missing your 4 front teeth?
What's the tattoo on the forehead say?
Whatever you want it to say, but it has to be big.
Nah, I missed my 4 front teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd be legit nothing in here?
Yeah, they created dentures, my boy.
You can't put dentures.
No, you didn't say that.
Don't cannot put dentures.
Don't change it.
You're missing
Do not
them.
change it.
Listen.
I'm taking out my 4 front teeth. I'm putting dentures on. Stop.
You're missing them. They're not there.
No.
Pick it.
No, I told you.
No, you can't put dentures.
It's it. It's done.
They're missing.
Question was asked and answered immediately.
They're missing.
Doesn't matter what's on my forehead.
Missing.
I know what you would pick. I know what you would pick on that billboard of a forehead you call. You
Oompa Loompa, stop it. Willy Wonka wants his worker back. Go back to the factory and make some chocolate, damn it.
You would have some hairline tattooed right in, wouldn't you? I see that thing.
I would not, Willy Wonka.
Yes, you would. Get rid of my front teeth. Give me some dentures, baby. Let's go.
Does Willy Wonka have you on a W-2 or 1099?
1099, baby. Come on now. Seriously, though. Seriously. How much does your barber charge you? I mean, he's got to line all that up? Seriously? Oh golly.
You're funny.
We got the Cat and Lions, baby. We swept the comments this week.
And Lions.
They look good. Man, all the boys showed up for my boys. Like that was awesome. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. That was awesome.
We got you.
The boys were ecstatic when you guys were cheering their name. They all asked Zane after, like, did you hear us? He goes, yeah. He goes, did you get embarrassed? He goes, no, keep on doing it. I was like, all right, good.
He looked embarrassed.
Hey, no, he was loving it, bro. Like, he was eating it right up. He was trying to listen to it. That's all he was trying to do.
I'm a celebrity. I'm not going to look at you guys.
So we ended up 18-6, and it sort of pissed me off because we should have won 35-0. Like, we should have just kept running up the score. Because in that league, it's only 7 games, 7 weeks. If you got a tie, the tiebreaker is points.
So you have to
keep on scoring. So it was just like, it is what it is. And then at that point, you got to worry, did I get the guys enough plays? Because there's a 4-play minimum. And so
it's
on
hard.
And so forth.
It's not easy coaching.
It was because you've seen our black squad. Like, coming out of the first half, going into the second half, I'm sorry, we had all the players that, needed plays. I tried to get them in the third quarter. That way I could just roll out with my black squad. My black squad's my highest squad. Like, those are my studs. And then I got my blue and silver. I took those studs from the black squad and sort of split them up into blue and silver, put other people around them. And
you guys were getting cooked on the outsides when the black squad came out.
No. Oh, yeah, when the black squad was not in the game.
When they came out.
Yeah. Yeah, my DBs were not holding contain. And my ends were crashing right in. They weren't walking the line and holding that contain. It was driving me crazy. Yeah. And then for some reason, my defensive ends were in a 3-point stance. They couldn't see what the hell's going on. They weren't reading anything. I have them in a 2-point stance, and they should be, which I went back and did film study and all that stuff. My ends on the wide side of the field should be outside shade on the tight end, and on the short side of the field, they're outside shade of the tackle. They were inside. Both of them were inside shade of the tackle. So that end was wide open.
I'm telling you, they just kept attacking the outsides.
But my favorite drive of the entire game was coming out second half. I had my other team in there, not my black squad in there. They drove down about 60 yards on us. I think it was first and goal from the 3-yard line.
They were like on your 3, yeah.
Called timeout. Called my black squad out.
They anchored down.
I think they had a total on that first and goal. They ended up 4th and goal from the 23-yard line and turned the ball over. Yeah, like they narrowed it down. Like, it was unreal.
Barth, pay your bills, bro. This light keeps going on.
Come on, man. So it was a good first game. I'm ready for the next one. We don't have one this weekend. We got one the weekend after.
Oh, it's not this weekend?
No, yeah, we don't have one this weekend.
There's no back-to-back? Oh, because Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Okay,
Labor Day. So
sense.
after that, then we start going every week. Yeah.
Sense.
Yeah. So
Nice.
either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It
My
was
Madden
actually fun
record.
today. Oh, my God, your Madden record. Yes. Go
I
ahead.
went on a 29-game win streak.
Yeah.
29. I lost it yesterday.
You need to get a job.
I work full-time.
What's your total record right now?
What is it? 54-6?
No, you were 55-5 yesterday.
I'm 56-6.
56-6.
56-6.
Yeah.
Ranked just above 2,000.
Which is crazy. Just above 2,000 or just above 3,000?
Just above 3,000.
3,000. Yeah.
3,000.
So you're just at that 2,000 mark, which is crazy because you had other people that they had higher records.
I beat that guy that was ranked 320.
Hey, that was hilarious.
As well.
So when
that
your
was
brother
so
sent that stream over, I'm like, I didn't catch it
We
when
had
you
a
were playing.
game.
I didn't catch him when you were playing. I caught it after and tuned in, and he was up against another. You shook him because he lost the next game.
I know.
And then he was complaining about you the entire time.
I know.
And then he made up some excuse of like his
analog.
Make sure you tag him in this, okay? That his analog stick broke. Yeah, that his analog stick broke, and oh my God, I was doing this. He would not give props.
For sure.
He
I'll
would
put
not
my
give
record
props.
up here, but I'll blur out my gamer tag because I fight with a lot of people on there sometimes.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We are super glad to be back.
We are back.
Perfect timing, NFL season. We're going to get it going. Make sure to tune in next week. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one.
Thank you. Like, subscribe. Show us love. We'll show you love.
You